museum to find information on the Batmobile. She's been hired to steal a Batmobile.
Oh, that is great.
So
I love this.
Yeah,
I am a huge fan of cats. Yeah,
yeah.
I need this. You made your game hardcore and cute.
We managed to make it cute. Yeah. This is for everybody's girlfriend at home.
So if I was able to train my cat to jump over lasers, I can infiltrate a museum.
Probably.
Okay.
I think she might have some sort of connection with her cat.
Right. Yeah, she has a little bit more ability than I do.
And you gotta stay here and avoid the guards and not get seen.
He saw you, man.
Just retry.
But if you're a guard and you just see a cat in the museum, you'd be like, "What's up?" Okay.
So basically here, and also there's a cool challenges on this mission is actually with all the 4 buttons actually meow.
Right.
So one of the challenges is to meow 25 times.
Okay, yeah, I see that there.
So.
A lot of cat physics. You guys were studying cats for a long time to really capture the cat.
So basically, yeah, you basically got to get through this obstacle course of lasers and guards. Oh
yeah, that almost happened. Okay.
He's gonna make it. He'll make it.
You're playing it safe, man. I see that.
Got it. He's got it.
Those are some cat-like reflexes right there when you're a cat.
There you go.
You did it.
All right, let's try another mission then. Just pick anyone you want.
Okay. So, I mean, talking about some of these things, you guys had a lot of fun and a lot of creative mobility to go into the worlds that you were able to.
Yeah, I mean, just coming up with ideas we have about 260 missions right now.
Wow.
And, we're just coming up with different ideas and trying not to reuse the same idea. Mm-hmm. In previous games, we had like these poison missions where you're poisoned, and we'd reuse it multiple times, like 20 times out of the 300. Here we try never to really reuse the same type of mission type.
Sure.
More than once or twice. This one right here is a part of Deathstroke's mission.
Yes.
Where he is actually trying to be stopped by someone throwing boulders at him, and you have to swipe the boulders. And a really cool thing about this mission is that one of the challenges is to swing 100 times. So basically what you do is you try to get in a rhythm, but then you try to get extra swings in. It's a really fun experience. You can go to another mission. Just play a couple.
You get so sad.
Yeah.
I couldn't break all those rocks.
Sad Deathstroke.
Yeah.
Just go to like Aquaman. Yeah. Just see the shark one. You were late there?
Okay.
All right.
I'm excited.
We're going to have some cool missions coming up. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of like just fun mini games too, almost. You know.
Right. So basically, this one here is Lex Luthor is trying to get to Atlantis in his story arc.
Right.
And this is missions where it's kind of like almost like a whack-a-mole, a glorified whack-a-mole, where these mines are popping up on his way to Atlantis. So there's this mission where he actually tries to break the defenses of Atlantis, and then the next mission is actually him swimming to Atlantis. So we'll show this one and the next one. So it's really cool. It starts getting a lot faster, and it's a little more chaotic. You have to hit X amount before you can move forward. Basically just bust through the defenses of Atlantis.
Sure. Uh-oh.
If you miss too many in a row, you'll get dizzy.
Okay.
Probably.
And these are just unique to these one characters. You guys are
Right.
Okay.
We try never to reuse the same type of mission type. We try to get really creative for every one of their missions.
And how did that process get started? Where did that conversation come from?
It was always the thought in previous games. We've always wanted to do something more like this, and then we had the time and the focus and the universe that was just so vast to really make it a lot easier for us, a lot more to draw from, a lot more to a lot more stuff that we can pull from. So we have there's a lot of ideas, So yeah, he dives in, and now this next mission is actually one of my personal favorite.
Okay.
It's actually he's diving to Atlantis. He's got to collect air bubbles and avoid those bombs you just saw him those jet charges. So basically, this is him underwater,
Right.
And you have very limited movement, but you just have to collect enough air to reach Atlantis.
He's under the sea.
Yeah, so
That's what he's doing.
This one right here is very tricky. You got to try to get through these, and you got to make sure you keep your air meter up high enough.
Right.
And this is your depth meter. So like when that green bar reaches the bottom, that's when you hit Atlantis. So if you don't collect enough,
Oh, what are you doing there, man?
oh, he's not getting 3 stars. That's
No.
what he's doing.
And you helped make this.
Yeah.
That's what happens. So whenever you have this, like, did you ever have a hard time saying no to some ideas? Is it just like you guys?
Yes.
Right.
We definitely had a hard time saying no to ideas. It's a matter of time.
Right.
And, amount of, for one-off missions like this where you only play them once, we didn't want to spend a lot of resources.
He didn't make it to Atlantis. So does that mean he's just gonna like fall to Atlantis in his like shell of a body? He makes it, but not alive.
It's still a team game.
Right.
So he's just sleeping.
He's sleeping at that point. Okay. But going back into like having all this freedom, right, to create a lot of amazing missions and all this other really cool stuff. Saying no.
Aquaman. The one we're going to show you here is another break from gameplay. This is Aquaman, and he's actually there's a rabid shark, and he's trying to talk to it, but the shark doesn't want to listen. So it's a QTE type of thing. So buttons will pop up, and you actually have to hit the buttons to basically you have to hit the buttons to get the shark to tell him like, hey, no, don't get me.
Right. Just like, that's how you talk to a shark. Only he can do that.
It's fine. Scroll through.
This is one of those things. You guys have so much amazing stuff.
There's so much content. It's
Right.
difficult sometimes to find.
Right.